What's up guys, Felix the creator here. In this tutorial I will show you how you can create a modern lower third in Premiere Pro. Before we start, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button so you won't miss any upcoming tutorials. Let's dive into the timeline. In the first step, make sure to change the editing mode to graphics, here on the top of Premiere Pro. So click on graphics. Now we will find this essential graphics window where we want to edit the most things for our lower third. We want to create our lower third here in this edit window. Okay, in the first step we want to create a new text layer. Therefore you can click here on this little paper icon and say new text. Another option is to go to the toolbar here and select the type tool and click here in this window. So the essential graphics window is layer-based. Maybe you are familiar with a layer-based system from Photoshop. Okay, create a text. Now you can adjust something here in the text layer. So as an example, you can change the font, but we want to use the Wemify Designer font for this one. You will find direct download link to our font bundle at wemify.com in the description below. You can change the size of your text, change the color of your text, create a stroke, here black stroke or something like this, create a background fast, or create a shadow for your text. But we want to create a plain text. You can double click here on this new text layer in the Essential Graphics window to type in your text, or select the type tool and click into your text. Okay. And as you can see, Premiere Pro has automatically created this graphic file here in the timeline. Okay, at the next point we want to create a rectangle shape layer background for the lower third. At this point you have also different variations. A fast way is to click again here on a new layer and select the rectangle. Okay, undo this, or select here in the toolbar the rectangle tool and create your rectangle freestyle right here in the picture. Let's say something like this. And now, as I said, it is a layer-based system. So drag and drop the shape layer under the text. Now I will show you how you can align and bring the text in the middle of the shape layer. Therefore you have to select both layers and work with this align and transform tool right here. So now the text is in the middle of the layer. Go to the selection tool here in the toolbox and drag and drop your lower third wherever you want. Okay, let's go back to the shape layer and let's make the background a bit more transparent. Something like 95. And as you can see, you have created this lower third really fast. But we want to animate the whole thing and bring this lower third to the next level. Therefore, we have to go to the effects and search for the crop effect, C-R-O-P. You will find this under video effects, transform and crop. Now drag and drop the crop effect here on your graphics file. You will find it right here. What you have to do is to create a new group folder. Create a group and click on this folder icon and drag and drop the crop effects in your group folder and make sure that the crop effect is above your shape layer. Go to the left side and go to the effect controls. Select your graphics file and now we want to give the lower third a special touch. So make sure that the cursor is at the starting position. Go to the crop effect and change the right position. So let's say we want to start at this point here. This looks really cool here, this small little shape on the left side and the name to the right. Select your first keyframe here, click on this time watch icon. Go 12 frames forward. Change the position and select the second keyframe at 12 frames. And now we have created this stylish animation in. Okay, go to 12 frames. Now we want to add another keyframe from the left side. Go 12 frames forward to 1 second and animate this out. So we have this cool effect here. Okay, this is a cool start. Now we want to duplicate our graphic file here in the timeline. To do that, you can hit the Alt key on your keyboard and drag and drop this above, or copy and paste it in the timeline. And we want to adjust a few things here on this original file on video track 2. Select this one, delete the crop effect, bring the cursor to 12 frames, cut the file at 12 frames at the beginning and delete it. With this step, we will keep this cool animation in at the beginning. Again, select the original and go to the shape layer, and let's change the color a bit. Let's bring this more to a dark blue. Okay. Yeah, something like this. This looks really nice. Now we have created this stylish animation with Premiere Pro only. Okay, another thing we want to do is to animate out the whole lower third. Therefore, it is really easy to select both of them, make a right click and nest the graphics. Let's say you want to animate out the whole thing at 4 seconds. Yeah, at this point. Therefore, you have to go to minute 3 and 12 frames. Go to the effect controls and hit a keyframe here at this position. Bring the cursor to 4 seconds and change the position to this point. Now you have animated out your lower third. But this motion looks really static and this is not a smooth out animation. So let's change that. You can open this position point here, select both keyframes, zoom a bit in, and create a smooth, seamless animation by changing these curves here at the keyframes. Yeah, something like this. And now you will see the animation is much smoother. And for sure, you can also change the animation at the beginning, bring the cursor to, let's say, 12 frames. Add another keyframe here with this point. Go to the start. Bring this to the left side. Select both keyframes. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, this is really cool. Okay. And as you can see, we have created this animated modern lower third only in Premiere Pro. A other important step is to create more than one lower third with different titles and names on it in one editing project. I will show you the workflow fast. Go to the nested sequence, select your graphic files and duplicate them. You can hit the Alt key on your keyboard and drag and drop this here to the right side, or copy and paste it right here. Select the first file here, double click on this one and change the name right here. The same thing here with the other file, name Felix. Drag and drop this file to your editing sequence. Let's drag and drop this right here. And as you can see, you have your first name here and another name right at this position. And the cool thing is you can nest also your second lower third. And copy and paste the animation in and animation out motion controls. This is really cool. So select your first nested sequence, go to the motion, make a right click and say copy. Bring the cursor at the right position. Select the nested sequence, so the lower third number 2. Go to the motion in the effect controls window, make a right click and say paste. And as you can see, you have the animation in and the animation out in your next lower third. That's it for this tutorial. But wait, you have to check out another tutorial from me, where I want to show you an easy way to add text behind an object in Premiere Pro. Make sure to click on this video to step up your editing game. See you soon, Felix the Creator.